Most of the gardens have been ravaged by the scorching sunshine during the dry spell, which could stretch to the month of February. Yet in the flat terrain in the Bugisu sub-region, a farmer is using irrigation to mitigate the effects of this dry spell. This is Stephen Mutenyo's 2-acre farm in Bumutusopa village, Bulambuli district. It thrives during the dry spell. The effects of the soaring temperatures are visible as the ground develops cracks. Mutenyo has been growing tomatoes for 15 years during the rainy and dry season, unlike other farmers who wait for the rains. So how does he do this? Mutenyo irrigates his farm twice a week. Only a day before we visited, he had irrigated his farm. So what does it take to grow tomatoes?
I buy seeds, I put on a nursery bed. In 3 weeks, I transfer, plant in a garden. In 1 week, I come and weed.
The tomatoes take 3 months before they can be harvested. When tomatoes begin flowering and bearing fruits, Mutenyo says one needs to support the plant using sticks. Mutenyo uses improvised sticks in order to support the tomato plant so that it can hang a few meters or inches above the ground. He says the moment you leave it to creep onto the ground, chances are high it's going to get scorched, especially when they start putting fruits, and that can translate into a loss. Mutenyo spends around 1 million shillings on spraying the tomatoes to rid them of pests during the rainy season.
I spray like 10 times. If you get a person who can assist you 1 pump, I pay 1,000. Now this one can take 20 pumps.
He also uses 20 liters of fuel on the water pump, which translates to 270,000 shillings in a month.
Now, like in the dry season, we pour water in a week, and the next week you weed.
Despite the high costs of growing tomatoes during the dry spell, Mutenyo says there is always scarcity of tomatoes, which doubles the price.
If we are increased, we sell 160,000 in 1 box. Now, like mine, this can get 50 box.
Amongst his peers, Mutenyo is a respected farmer.
Pay fees. I have buy my tractor which can assist me to ply the gardens of maize and the cotton.
However, he does not sit on his laurels.
I'm planning to plant more, like 10 acres or 20.
For almost every meal globally, tomatoes are part of the menu. Mutenyo, who uses his 2-acre piece of land, is able to sell his product at a good price in the scarce season, raising 10 million shillings. His reliance on irrigation once again indicates that it can be the silver bullet during the dry spell. Sudil Biarhanga, NTV.